Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
Hello, honey.
The ankle's a little mean.
So another day, another Q&A. Thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a So yeah, like I said, another Q&A. She does mention the channel in this one, so it might get a little spicy, I'm not gonna lie, because she's acting real stupid. I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. It's not gonna be a calm one. So, let's just dive right on into it, shall we? I don't want to waste any time at all. And yeah, the foodie video, it's recorded. I'll edit it after this one, but I want to get this one out as like our midday upload, and then the other one later. So yeah, let's dive right on into this, guys, shall we? Does Tommy like Wisconsin sports teams? Yes. She likes the Packers and Bucks. Okay. Back to the so matter-of-frankly speaking. People try to bait you into talking about reactors. Hopefully you can see through the BS. Don't worry, she can't. She's going to keep talking about us. I'm sure some do. But I also think people just want to know my opinion on things. Reactors talk about me 24/7. So sometimes it's okay for me to have a small voice too. I mean, it ain't 24/7, girl. It's not. Don't worry. Don't flatter yourself that much. What's on your perfume wish list? Cherry Baby by Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, cherry. Big cherry. Oh my gosh, so now she's going to try to smell like one too? Well, you got to remember the layers of scent to Amberlynn. It'll smell like a moldy cherry by the time she's done with it, but... Do you like the name Scarlet? Yes, it's one of my fave names. What? Okay. Odd, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh. What's the most recent hectic thing you did? Now, it's her trying to kick up her leg. Goddamn, girl. Goddamn. So we're just doing whatever now for a thumbnail, huh? Zachary Michael isn't a vlogger, he's a reaction channel. I don't think it's fair holding the two to the same standard. I mean, valid. Valid. You don't have to be a vlogger to post a good vlog. Okay. You haven't posted a single good vlog in your freaking life, dude, so... My gosh, give him a break on his first or so try. But y'all were correct. Zachary Michael does go by he, they. So, my bad, my mistake. It's not solely they, them pronouns. But when someone tells me it's like he, they, she, they, I tend to lean towards the they part of it. Because, like, if y'all didn't know, I go by he, they pronouns. But I only say he, they to people because I understand that I fit into the common world's, that sounds bad, but like, the world's perception of what a man is. So I don't get butthurt about it, and no one really ever asks me. So me and my friends have a community to watch your videos here in Brazil. We love you. Ugh. Aw, that's so sweet. Much love to all of you. Thank you for the support. This has to be like AI. She's never been this mushy gushy nice with her audience ever. Even to the ones that do genuinely support her, which is why so many people dislike her. Plus, she's a horrible person. Zachary Michael wasn't making fun. He just went to the same shop as her. Stop platforming hate. Well, she platforms misinformation. That's what she does. Did you just tell me to stop platforming hate? The irony and delusion is absolutely unbelievable. But Zachary Michael doesn't do that, okay? So you know what? Say all you want about other reactors. Say all you want about me, to be fair. But Zachary Michael isn't the one to come for in terms of platforming hate. Like, come on. Come on now, dude. They're the nicest of all of them. So you just go after Zach each time because to you, they're an easy target. What is your most asked question on here? If I moved to Wisconsin. Oh, we know you did. Please. Are you a Packer fan yet? No. I don't do football. She doesn't do football. Well, no duh. Could say you don't watch it. That would be grammatically correct, dink. But yeah, no, she's talked massive shit about people that watch football in the past. But oh, she's the first one to get down for a Super Bowl party because of all the snacks, aren't you, girl? Yeah. The ankle doesn't understand BPD at all, and it shows. One, many people in my life have diagnosed a BPD, so it's not uncommon for me. Two, what do I need to understand about BPD to recognize that Amberlynn uses it as an excuse and uses it to validate her abuse of other people? What the fuck do I need to understand about that? Huh? So whichever little rat you are, your days are numbered, alright? No, I'm kidding. But like, it's stupid. I've low-key noticed that too, but most people don't. So, you're watching. Alright, thanks for confirming once again. See, Amber, the thing is, every time you mention me, I gain 100 or so plus new subs. Alright, cool. Fine by me. But also, every time you watch my channel, it feeds into the algorithm of people that subscribe to you. So, when you watch our videos constantly, it's going to push it out to your own audience. So, by all means, keep mentioning us. Keep mentioning us. Keep watching. Fine by me, girl, alright? I've said before, reaction channels and Amberlynn and Foodie Booty specifically have like a weird kind of symbiotic relationship where it benefits both parties, I guess, but not the same way. You know what I mean? It keeps people talking about the subject, but it pushes people towards, you know, the commenter. So it's an interesting kind of game, but I also just find it funny that it hasn't clicked with her yet. You know? What's your opinion on Foodie calling a reaction channel's dead mother worm food? What did you just say? Girl, don't act shocked, okay? Don't act freaking shocked that your bestie is a vile piece of shit, alright? You're the company you keep. And she doesn't even like you. Do you answer all of the questions or just some? Just some. Yeah, apparently she gets thousands, you guys. Oh my god, she's just so famous and so popular. Oh! Tommy said you both watch reaction channels together, yet you said you never watch them. I never said that. I've been very vocal about watching a couple reaction channels. Yeah. Yes and no. She'll admit to some and not others, but you know she stays up to date on what everyone is saying. Have you thought about getting a hobby besides answering Instagram? In total, probably takes up 15 minutes of my day. There's 1,440 minutes in a day. I think I'm good. Okay. And she just happens to randomly choose all of these all of these questions? Sure. But it only takes her 15 minutes. She does this all throughout the day. Alexis said your therapist is actually just ChatGPT. Can you confirm or explain this? Sorry, y'all might be able to hear that helicopter. She said a lot of things that she didn't mean. Her and I have already talked about all of this in private. I can understand why people are hung up on it because it's entertaining drama, but we have moved on. So yeah, it's true. She absolutely did not answer that. She said a lot of things that she didn't mean. So Alexis was just lying then. That's what you're saying. You're saying Alexis got all butthurt and just went on a lying spree? Yeah, okay, Amber. Okay. So was that your psychologist too that you freaking talked to? Are you delaying opening your scale because you're scared? I'm not scared to weigh myself. No. Yeah, of course not, because you know if that number has gone up, which it definitely has, Tommy's gonna freaking celebrate. She's gonna be like, oh, babe, you're back in the 500s. Let's go out to eat to celebrate. I've watched you since 2017. People do overreact sometimes, and it drives me crazy. They sure do, LOL. I mean, to be fair, yeah, I can see that. 1,000%. But what is it that people are overreacting about, huh? And to go to Amberlynn and to validate that, it's a bit side-eye-y, because, like, at the end of the day, even if people do over-exaggerate the small stuff, the big stuff is enough to be genuinely upset about. All right? So, what are you doing in that picture? I was kicking as high as I could. Yeesh. Okay, Amber. And it took a lot of force, huh? Please tell me you receive love through all this bullshit. I do. Yeah, but she only responds to the bullshit. Okay. What's your favorite album that came out this year? Go figure, Billy. Alright. What was phentermine like for you? I'm on it right now and can't sleep. It helped me sleep, actually. Side eye. She knows what to say now. She knows what to look up to fit her own narrative. I had all reverse effects. Well, that's not how that works, Amber, because it's not a reverse effect if it's meant for ADHD. You know what I mean? If you genuinely have ADHD, then that pill is just going to make you feel normal. That's all it's going to do. She was on it for weight loss, but she's trying to make it now that, oh, well, actually I was, prescribed it because I have ADHD and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But never, literally never have we heard her talk about an ADHD diagnosis. Besides the loss of appetite, I had that. Yeah, that's normal. Oh my god, she's... I truly never wanted to eat, but the blood pressure thing was rough, so I had to stop taking it. It also put me in the worst mood ever. Oh, wonderful. She's already a nightmare to begin with, dude. Imagine what she's like on that. Christ. My Adderall actually makes me a lot nicer of a person, believe it or not. But I don't know. Dude. I feel like she's been dropping like kind of narrative storylines of doesn't she have ADHD over the past few months, especially with like, oh, you guys, I can hardly even like pay attention to something for 5 minutes. It's all stereotypical things. And ADHD is a lot more than just, I can't pay attention to something for long. That's what she frames it as, though. And it wouldn't surprise me if she looked up the medication to see what it's supposed to do or whatnot and be like, oh, yeah, that totally was me. But they put it on her for the loss of appetite thing. Okay, she probably still ate right through it. During the Beck era, you said you would never date a smoker because it's gross, yet you're dating one? Whoa. I changed my opinion on something from 4 years ago? Crazy. Eye roll. Amber, that's something that usually doesn't change, okay? And it wasn't a change of opinion. It was she's desperate. She doesn't care. It was never a deal breaker, okay? She was just saying that to try to push backlash off of the fact that there was a pack of cigarettes on the counter. Please never change your YouTube profile picture. I think it's awesome that it's never been changed. It's charming. Yeah, okay. It literally isn't her. Like, that's the thing, though. Aw, thanks. I think I've changed it like once, and it was like 8 years ago. Wow. My gosh, 8 years ago. Amber, that wasn't you 8 years ago, though, okay? So that's probably like a maybe like 10 or 12-year-old photo of you. You said smoking was a deal breaker after Beck and Feline eras as well. Even if smoking was a deal breaker for me 6 months ago, people change, dude. Y'all are, I'm not sure like quite what the question itself is even trying to get at. Like, it's not really a gotcha because we know Amberlynn is desperate and has no standards. We know this. If she says, oh, I'd never date so and so or blah 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 or someone that does blank blank and blank, that's BS. That's absolute BS, dude. Okay? She dated someone that abused animals. Like, she doesn't freaking care until after the fact when she can use it against you. But in the moment, she doesn't care. She'll let it slide. Fent not affecting your sleep is likely because of ADHD. Stimulants have the opposite effect for you. And that's exactly why she framed it like that. And I'm sure that's what the chat GPT or whatever answer gave her. Because she wants to allude to the fact that she has ADHD. I mean, could I believe it? Possibly. But Amberlynn is also just a succubus, dude. Like, you have to remember, she has not had an original thought in her life. That's what I was told as well at the time by the doctor who prescribed it to me. But you have never stated in all of your years up until this past one that you have ADHD. Okay, Amber. But when you were on phentermine at 12 or so, whatever age she said she was, that's when the doctor told you you have ADHD. But you've never talked about it in nearly 10 plus years on YouTube. Yeah, it makes so much freaking sense, dude. What was the reason for changing your mind about smoking, or why did you feel that way before? The smell. But she doesn't smoke indoors, and she never smells like cigarettes. So it is what it is. You're constantly hanging around her while she's smoking, dude. So you're going to tell me it's the smell? Really? Okay. And she definitely does. All right. She definitely does. If Amber thinks she doesn't smell like cigarettes, it's because Amber is around her so much while she is smoking. That's the reason why. Smokers don't think they smell as bad as they do. I used to smoke cigarettes for years, guys, so this is my experience talking. You don't realize how you actually smell like a freaking ashtray until you step away from them for like a decent minute. And something tells me that Amberlynn is just so close in proximity to Tommy when she smokes all the time. She's probably going outside with her on the porch every freaking time she wants a drag. So she's used to it. She's not noticing the smell that her and Tommy are probably picking up. Like, ugh. And that's the reason I stopped. Just shame me all you want for, nicotine vaping. I understand. I get it. But I had to stop smoking because of the smell thing. I didn't like it. I don't like smelling bad. But Amber, who clearly has no sense of how she actually smells in the first place, of course she's not going to pick up on the fact that she's starting to smell like an ashtray too. I think it's funny people are doubting you have BPD when it's very obvious you have it. That's shade. That's shade. But also, don't push stereotyping BPD as like people that act like Amberlynn. All right. Yeah. Eye roll. Such a victim, always. Would you ever show legs? What exactly would be the point in that? True. Honest question, girl, true. But I'm sure you'll post it someday on the OnlyFans. Maybe once YouTube gets taken away. Ambi, do you smoke cigs or only hit the vape? I'll never smoke a cig. Well, she did smoke a cigarette once, so that's not true. You have smoked a cigarette before, but that's nitpicking. Trust me, I bet you Tommy gets her drunk enough. A drunk cigarette? Man, those fuckers slap. Did you apologize to Beck when you said people with round and fat faces look bad with short hair? I never thought Beck had a round or fat face, but you apparently do. I freaking hate this little, reverse psychology ass mind trick she thinks she's doing on her audience, dude. It's so immature and freaking pathetic, honestly. Like, Amber, watch that video back, dude, because it's more than apparent that Beck gave you like a side-eyed kind of insecure look when you said that, and you instantly clocked it. You can't come on here and say that you can read people oh so well and you didn't clock that, Because you started to stumble over your fucking words. You knew what you said and you put your foot in your mouth. She is, oh my God. Some people would pay big money to see legs. Oh, I'm sure they would. Please, Tommy's the one paying. And we're down to the last one. Thank God. Girl, it's 10:27. New question thingy, please. Yep, right on that. And yeah, she did it. Go figure. And that's her little tagline. So, you know, she's doing them all day, every day. My gosh. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. I want to get this edited and sent right out for you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.